Have you ever trusted someone you shouldn't have? Or been betrayed by someone close to you? Has anyone you love ever stabbed you in the back? Or made you regret ever thinking you could trust them? The foundation of all healthy relationships. Trust is defined as the faith you have in others to always come through when you need them to. And whether it's romantic or platonic, personal or professional, we all need to be able to trust the people around us if we want our relationship with them to succeed. After all, trust is the reason why we can confide our troubles with others, tell people how we really feel, and turn to them for help and support. Without trust, there can be no communication, intimacy, respect, honesty, or emotional connection. And if none of these things are present, then it's only a matter of time before all our relationships start falling apart. As the famous quote goes, if we don't have trust, we don't have anything. So, how do you know who you can trust and who you can't? We'll make it a little easier for you. Here are 7 types of people you should never trust. 1. People who spread secrets. Do you have a friend who just loves to gossip? Are they constantly talking about other people behind their back? Or spreading rumors just for fun? Be careful around people like this. They've already proven that they have no problem breaking confidentiality and spreading other people's secrets. Even if you consider them a friend and they swear to you they won't tell anyone else, you can't count on them not to betray your trust because they've already done it with so many other people so many other times. They gossip to gain favor from others, feel important and in control and create needless drama just for the fun of it. They don't really care about who they're hurting or humiliating as long as it makes for a juicy story. 2. People who talk badly about others. For the same reasons why you should be wary of people who love to gossip, those who talk badly about others can't be trusted either. They say that someone is their friend, but the moment they mess up or piss them off, they're running their mouths a mile a minute to talk trash about them. They air out all their dirty laundry to other people and let out all their pent-up frustrations when really, the issue could have just been resolved if they were honest about their feelings and told the other person about it. Whether it's because they can't handle confrontation, love to complain a lot, or are really just a fake friend, don't make the mistake of putting your trust in someone who always badmouths others. 3. People who lack self-awareness. Someone who lacks self-awareness tends to be inconsiderate, insensitive, and self-centered. They're so busy thinking about themselves that they fail to see how their words and actions affect the people around them. When you try to talk to them about it, i.e., what you said really hurt me, they will shift the blame on you or even deny what they did. It's not my fault your feelings got hurt, or, what? It wasn't meant to be hurtful. And because they can't take responsibility for their actions and hold themselves accountable, you can never trust them to have your back because the only person they ever look out for is themselves. 4. People who lack empathy. Empathy is defined as the ability to share another person's emotions and look at things from their perspective. And it's because of empathy that we are better able to understand those around us and build harmonious relationships with them. So when someone isn't able to empathize and put themselves in another person's shoes, they most likely won't have a problem stabbing you in the back just to get ahead or get what they want. They justify their misdeeds by diminishing the emotional pain it causes you, i.e., it wasn't personal, just something I needed to do, and using your good nature against you, i.e., I thought we were friends? Why won't you help me? They can be manipulative and cunning, or cold and calculating. Either way, it's best to steer clear of them. 5. People who can't make up their minds. People who can't make up their own minds shouldn't be trusted, because they tend to be flaky and indecisive. They don't really know what they want because it's always changing, so you can't really trust them to keep their word. No matter how long you've been planning something or how many times you've reminded them about it, there's still a good chance that they'll cancel on you at the last minute or ditch you for something more fun and interesting that comes along. Don't trust someone that only ever disappoints you, because you'll just end up hurting yourself even more. 6. People who don't take no for an answer. If you've ever come across someone who has a hard time understanding that no means no, you should watch out. People like this tend to be stubborn and forceful, but they can also be incredibly crafty and charming. They will try to manipulate you into agreeing with them or doing what they want, so don't fall for their tricks. They may seem kind and compassionate now, but they're only acting this way because they want something from you. They only care about you when they have a use for you. So the moment you tell them no, don't be surprised at how quickly they will change their colors. None of it was ever real, to begin with. 7. People who act differently around others. Finally, but perhaps most importantly, one of the most telling signs of someone's untrustworthiness is the way they act around you and others. Do you notice changes in their personality or demeanor when other people are around? Do they suddenly turn into a different person when they're with you versus with everyone else? People who are two-faced act one way in private and another in public. Maybe it's because they're ashamed of who they are, or embarrassed by your relationship, or just desperately want to impress someone else. Whatever the reason may be, you can't trust someone who is never 100% real with you. It shows that their interest in you is only superficial and they don't care about you as much as they do about their own image or reputation. So, did anyone, in particular, come to mind while you were reading this list? Have you ever met any of these 7 types of untrustworthy people? Knowing who you should and shouldn't put your trust in will save you a lot of heartbreak and emotional pain down the road. So remember to always be careful about who you let into your life and make sure that everyone close to you can be trusted. Be mindful of their intentions so you don't get hurt, deceived, or betrayed by the people you once considered your friends.